Hey everyone, it's Dija Ouija, and this is how I color my line art done in pencil using Photoshop CS6. First, I go to the Channels tab next to the Layers window. If your image mode is in RGB, you'll have 3 channels showing: red, green, and blue. Choose the channel that contains the values closest to black. This is usually the blue channel. Copying the channel allows the non-transparent contents of the channel to be available to be opened as a selection on a blank layer. It's as simple as dragging down to the New Layer button at the bottom of the Layers window. If you select the blue copy to show visibility and your line art looks red like how mine does, you're on the right track. Before proceeding, create a new transparent layer for your line art to go on. I'm hiding the original scan for now. Now you want to go up to the menu bar, go to Select, then Load Selection. A pop-up window will appear, and what you want to do is change the channel to the copy we just made, make sure a new selection is selected, and then hit Invert. There should be marching ants around your line art. From here, we can start manually filling in the selection with the brush tool. With this method, you have to rely on the viewfinder to see what you're doing. I prefer instantly filling in the selection and adjusting the color in various ways, which I'll show you soon. But this way's fine too, boo. To do a quick fill, keep the blue channel copy selection open, then go to Menu, Edit, then Fill. There's tons of options for selecting the color for your fill. I choose to use the foreground color. It wasn't the color that I wanted, so I can do another fill using the color option. Here I can choose what color I want and get an instant fill. I can even use the eyedropper tool to select a color and adjust from there. My favorite tool is Transparency Lock, however. What it does is lock layer transparency so the empty parts stay empty. This allows you to use any tool to fill in the opaque areas. The tool is right next to the lock options in your layers window. It looks kind of like a checkerboard. I can use the brush tool and adjust the color accordingly. Another way to change the color is by using layer styles. Since the line art is on a transparent layer, you can use color or gradient overlay in the layer style options window to change colors of the line art. You can open the layer style window by double clicking on the layer you want to affect. Color overlay fully overlays opaque areas with one solid color. You can adjust the blend mode, opacity, color, and everything. I usually fool around with the colors here and see what I like. I love that you can preview how the color will look before you apply it. Gradient overlay does the same thing, but with a gradient. I love this option because there's tons of gradients to start from, and it's really easy to customize a gradient. Now I can use Transparency Lock on the color blocking I have underneath my line art to create a contrast between the line art and the coloring underneath. And that's pretty much it. So in total, there's 4 ways to fill or color line art within Photoshop. You can do it manually with the brush tool directly in the selection. You can use the fill option and choose foreground color, color, background color. You can do it with layer style and use color overlay or gradient overlay. Or lastly, you can do it my favorite way, which is with the transparency lock after you filled in your line art on a transparent layer. Congratulations, you made it to the end of my first tutorial. If you like what you saw, hit the thumbs up and comment on how this vid helped you out. If you think I could have done something better, please let me know. I love feedback. Subscribe to Dija Ouija to keep up with my art and see more tutorials coming very soon. Thanks for watching.